Gotta love the All-Star festivities. Always a great show. We'll be back to get this thing started after this. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the American League All-Stars and the National League All-Stars. John Shambi and Chris Singleton on the call. Singy, always special when we get together to call the All-Star Game.
Well, we've done a lot of these together, and sometimes you come in and think, ho-hum, another year. But once you look and you see these all-star players, their uniforms on, them interacting with one another, you realize just how special it is. It's going to be a great one tonight.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the starter for the National League, Jacob Misiorowski. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in now.
Jr.
So this year's All-Star Game is underway. Cut on, popped up, right side. Freeman. One down.
Batting second, from the Los Angeles Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
That one in there to Mike Trout. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Two down, nobody on. Right through there for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Going, gone. A solo shot. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. There's a strike.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, and now here's the starter for the American League, Dylan Cease. What do you have on him, Chris?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Ohtani.
Ball.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2.
Hee-haw.
That one fouled off. Two now. Good eye in that spot.
Ball.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. One challenge remaining for them now. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Second, from the Atlanta Braves, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Hey.
Now the 0-1.
No. Ball.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here's Juan Soto.
Ball. Nope. Ball.
The next
No,
offering
that missed.
misses.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 3. Freddie Freeman on deck for the National League. And now 3-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. 1-2-3 go the National Leaguers. Still behind by a count of 1-0. back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
off
Park.
for the
Second
American
inning
League,
set to
the
go.
first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir
now.
Guerrero Jr.
That was
Ball.
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one
That's
ran
the ball.
inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
In for a
Strike
strike,
one.
now 3-1. That one misses.
That's ball four.
So a
Take your
leadoff
base.
walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right
That is
there
it.
and just missed his
From
spot.
the
Hitter
Tampa
didn't offer
Bay
at it.
Rays,
Now he has somebody
the
to worry
third
about
baseman,
over at first.
Junior Caminero.
Ball.
He's
Ball.
great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Rips that one to right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Byron Buxton. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. That's in for a strike. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. The 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. That one not close. Now 2-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And, you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And
Foul ball.
foul ball. Guerrero over at second. Caminero over at first with one away. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Late with the swing there. Two on, two outs. Fouled off left side. Swing, and he popped it up. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Two aboard, two outs.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone.
And he got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second. Now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris.
Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a selfish bone in his body. Freeman is one of those guys that backs it up, too. If his manager wanted to try something different because it's going to help the team, he's going to give it a shot, and that's just the way he's wired, whatever it takes to win.
Throws to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
We're talking about his ability to collect extra base hits, but Freeman can really do it all. He can swing with the best hitters, steal bases, and he's great with the glove defensively.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-2.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Here comes Max Muncy. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
That missed. That's a ball.
He's
Ball
just
high.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The 2-2. And now it's 3-2, and this is a good example of the type of at-bat that Muncy can deliver. Caught him looking for the K. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Bobby Witt Jr.
The shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
The heater's clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. The 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Up next for the American League, the center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
That one at triple digits. And it's 1-1.
Oh, that's down.
Way
That's a ball.
inside.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
The 2-1. Way high.
Ball.
Good
That's up.
purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a payoff pitch. And that's outside
Ball
it
four.
is
Take
ball
your base.
4, and he's on base. Catcher
Up
challenge. We'll
next
take
for the
another look.
American League, the right fielder,
Not far
number
out of the
99,
zone, but it was a
Aaron
ball. No challenges
Judge.
left for them now. One down. Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at-bat.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
number
Picks up
44.
strikeout number 7.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Close
That
one
missed. That's a
doesn't
ball.
get the call. Ball 1. Trout, the runner at first with 2 gone.
That's a ball.
Count, you really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Here's a 2-0. And another ball. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. up next for the American League. That one finds the corner. And now 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. AL leaves 1. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
Cease back to work. Slider
No,
misses
that's outside. Ball.
Good
That's a ball.
fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Marsh.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The 0-2.
Had some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Marsh
did he go?
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
No, that missed.
Two down, nobody on.
Oh, yeah.
In the air to left center. Trout on the move to the gap. And that is that. NL goes down quietly. They still trail 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
The 1-1. Out towards right center field. Pajes on the move to the alley. He's got it. And there's one away.
There we go.
Up next for the American League, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
Ball. Here, what? Ball.
Way out front for strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
3-2 now.
That's the ball.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Byron Buxton struck out swinging his first time.
That's
Moving
inside.
in the
That's the ball.
bullpen, Paul Skeens, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Webb getting cranked up as well. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Lifted in the air, right center field. And that keeps the inning alive.
The batter number 22, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Hey! Ha!
Oh, 1 now. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Stays alive. Check
he
swing
go?
of the 0-2, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. American League strands 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back here, Citizens
Leading
Bank
up
Park.
for the National
Here's
League,
Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Nope. Ball. No, that's down. Ball.
Well, they came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That one finds the zone, and the count now even up. That's inside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
The 0-1. Shohei on the go.
Oh.
Pitch misses. Throw to second. Save. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Man at second. Right through there for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one in the air center field. Trout should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the National League, the left fielder, number 22, Juan.
So now with one away and a man at second. Here's Juan Soto. Caught looking his first time up. Breaking all through there for a strike. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-2.
Ball low.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Inside, almost got him. And that's a strikeout looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Man on second, 2 down. That one inside. Look out. Swing and a high fly ball to left. That is the inning. We played 4. The AL leads it 1-0. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show.
Now pitching for
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Paul Skeens.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Nope, ball.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
Ball.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
High fly ball, right field. Marsh under this one. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
That's a ball.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2-2. This one in the air, right field. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the American League.
Here's Trout. He is struck out and he is walked.
Mike Trout.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him swinging. American League goes down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Andy Pajes now at the plate.
Pajes.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And a big swing and a miss.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Hoo-yah!
Here comes the 0-1. Here's a high chopper. Slings to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The batter, number 5, shortstop C.J. Abrams.
Here's C.J. Abrams now. Popped out in foul ground first time through. And that is out of play. 2 down, nobody on. That one ripped, but foul. That's a laser base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the National League, the right fielder, number 16, Brandon.
Quick toss to first.
No,
and he dives
beat him.
back in safely.
Ha!
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
Runner!
There goes the runner. That's in
Strike
for a
2.
strike. Throw to second, on a bounce, safe. Here's the 0-2. Pitch kicks away. And on the wild pitch, down to third goes the tying run.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base. Now just 90 feet away.
Abrams at third with 2 away. Hammered on the line, base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Ball.
The 1-0.
Just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
The 2-1. Outside.
That's a ball.
Shohei Ohtani, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. High fly ball out to center field. Trout settles under this one, brings it in, and that will end the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, all even at 1 apiece. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Today we deliver a powerful message as we join our partners Stand Up to Cancer and reaffirm our commitment to the fight against cancer. Major League Baseball, its fans, players, and coaches are united in our determination to defeat this disease for our friends, our families, and our communities. For more information and how you can help, go to standuptocancer.org. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Love how he let that ball
number
travel,
44.
trusted his hands. Nice
Designated
job of
hitter,
going the other way.
Jordan Alvarez.
Check swing called strike. And the count 1-1. Activity in the bullpen. Jesus Luzardo, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Rodriguez warming up as well. Here's a 1-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat. Way to lay
Ball.
off that
That's
pitch down.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. He flexes his power with that swing, And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting ready to hit. Strike on the inside corner. He swings and fouls one off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top half of the sixth.
That's a ball.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. Now one gone in the top of the sixth.
Up next for the American League, the third baseman, number 13, Junior Caminero.
No, that's low. Ball.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's high.
Well, they gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Just
Ball.
missed. That pitch in for a strike. And the count is 3-1. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Up next for the American League, the left fielder, number 25.
One out man at first. Byron Buxton will hit next. 1 for 2. That one is absolutely belted, carrying well. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Paul Skeens departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
new pitcher now, Logan Webb.
Huge opportunity to add on to the lead for this offense right now, but we'll see what he has to say about that. He's going to have to make some great pitches to work out of this jam, though.
Now there's a bullet down the line. Fair ball. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. The relay not in time. He's safe.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
One out. Runner at second. Shea Langoliers digs in now.
Hey, no, that's out.
This one chopped to first. Freeman steps on the bag, and they get the out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Webb.
No,
He's
that's
kind
out.
of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. And the 1-0. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. It's really impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
So 2 down. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Right there for a strike.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
In the air, left field. And it stays fair. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the American League, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Well, the bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Trout leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one fouled hard the other way. There comes an 0-2 to Judge. Struck him out swinging. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's 7-1. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Back here in
Leading
Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
So I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
So 2 balls and no strikes. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
No, that missed. That's a ball. Hit!
Payoff pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses.
Take your baseball,
so
Thor.
leadoff walk.
The batter,
Second walk of the
number
game
one,
for him,
second
and he's been
baseman,
really patient at the
Ozzie.
plate, a game plan that he's
Ozzie.
sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dylan Cease out of the game, and he exits with a nice lead. Threw the ball well, and we'll have a new pitcher when we come back.
Now pitching for the
Joe
American
Ryan
League,
will take over
number
here.
41.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Swings through that one for strike two. Swing and a miss. Joe Ryan with the strikeout.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. He's got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Soto in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The 0-2.
Ball.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Up next for the National League.
Here
the first
is
baseman,
Freddie
number
Freeman.
5, Freddie Freeman.
On the ground, right
Foul
side.
ball.
And it goes just foul. Two on, one out. Right through there for a strike. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Caminero tosses to first, and Freeman is retired.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And that is downstairs. And 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Outside corner, got him looking. National Leaguers strand a couple. They're down 7-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We go to the top of the seventh. Yordan Alvarez now at the plate.
Alvarez.
Ball outside. That's a ball.
Here's a 2-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 2-2. And there's a ball. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Junior.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Alvarez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Right through there for a strike.
No, that's in.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the dirt, blocked. Here's a 2-2. Ground ball, left side. Over to Albies. On to Freddie. Double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Logan Webb won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Chris Sale.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty after the double play. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Hee-haw!
Sale, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Backed off the plate that time. Two down, nobody on. Now he breaks his bat. Albies sends it to first. That's the inning. Nothing doing there for the American League, and they're on top 7-1. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
Number 13, Max Muncy.
Got it started a little too early, strike one.
Inside, ball. No, ball.
And a big swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Clement over to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
No, that's high. That's low. That's a ball. Hiya!
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Langoliers takes it in for the out. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Joe Ryan is done, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching for the
Pitching change here, Sonny Gray.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Brandon Marsh.
Used the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 1-1 now.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it
He's
over to
out of
first.
there.
Pretty nice play there. Back here in
Leading
Philadelphia,
up for the
here's the
American
left
League,
fielder,
the left
Byron
fielder,
Buxton.
Byron Buxton.
Sale.
Hey!
Pretty much every manager's dream coming out of the pen. High strikeout, low walk. That is a recipe for success. That misses. And now it's even 1-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Max Meyer, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Sanchez also throwing. Strike 2.
Well, for a manager, when you can have that one special arm in the bullpen that you know is just reliable, tell you what, that makes his job a whole lot easier to manage a ball club.
Throw on to Freeman. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
And as a hitter, are you thinking swing from pitch 1?
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm trying to recognize what's he got today. What's he going to throw? How's he going to come at me? Try to get as much intel as you possibly can to give yourself a chance to succeed.
Fought off foul. Swinging a foul straight back. Got him. 2 down. And the batter now, Shea Langoliers. 0 for 3 in this one.
Langoliers.
And a slider in there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
2 down, nobody on. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is that. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin.
Baldwin.
And that's a strike. Action in the pen down there. Parker Messick, a rookie left-hander, appears to be getting going. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 0-2 now. Got him swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Shohei Ohtani.
Swing and a bouncer, Guerrero. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
That's a ball.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball.
Inside, almost got him. And a payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. Trout on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. The AL out front here, 7-1. This is the Major League Baseball All-Star Game on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Bobby Witt Jr.
No, that's up.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
That pitch clips the outside corner. And the count 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
In the air to left center, Pajes. In position. Brings it in.
There you go. That's how you do it. Come on.
Up next for the American League, the right fielder, number 99.
One out
Aaron
man at first. Now,
Judge.
Aaron Judge. He's already homered in this game. And ball one to Judge.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate, stay out of that double play.
And that drops in for a strike.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. That does it for Chris Sale as the lefty makes way. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Christopher Sanchez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Sliced hard but foul. Witt off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom 9. Juan Soto now.
Juan Soto.
Check swing called strike, and that is strike 1.
Nope, ball. That's down. That's a ball.
That one drifts inside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Payoff pitch. And down on strikes he goes. And 1 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
One down, base is empty here in the 9th. This one lifted in the air, left field. 2 down.
Up next for the National League.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Sonny Gray will depart.
Now pitching for
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Cam Schlittler.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
So they're down to their final out. And now Andy Pajes, 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
He's had a tough day at the plate, 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
They're down to their final strike. And a ball evens the count. Got him. That finishes the evening's action.
Key to this game was that huge 6th inning. They jumped all over the opposing pitching, and it was like they knew what was coming. And that kind of confidence just takes a team to the finish line, and that's what they did. They got the win in this game.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.